Thank you for joining us today on the Wonderful Elementary Writers Podcast. This afternoon we have two incredible fourth grade writers with us, and they are going to share their persuasive pieces, and they were required to write a persuasive essay on why they would be the best elf for Santa. So our first reader we have is Dalton. And Dalton, what are you most proud of in your writing piece?
I'm really proud of my fourth paragraph because of my reason and my similes.
Amazing. I can't wait to hear it. Go ahead.
Best Elf by Dalton. Are you looking for a great elf? Well, I am the best of the best. In my opinion, you should hire me because I am intelligent, creative, and respectful. I hope you take into serious consideration about hiring me. First of all, I am super duper intelligent. I even have reasons to prove it. The first reason is I am extraordinary at science as a scientist. Once I even made water bubble. Another reason why you should hire me is because I have friends who would back me up all the way. My last reason why I'm intelligent is that I love going to school, and I even finish first 95% of the time in math. If you don't hire me, well, that's your loss. Time for the next reason. I am really creative. The next perfect reason why I would be the perfect elf is because I'm really creative. First off, I can design stellar gingerbread houses as superb as Mr. Claus himself. The next unbelievable reason is that I could design toys so good they would be wanted by every kid on Earth. We could get some and sell them and get some upgrades for your sleigh. Seat warmers, maybe? The last and probably the best reason is that I once made a fruit cutting machine and it worked. P.S. Kind of. Now you're wanting to hire me because it'd be too bad if you didn't. Sadly, this interview is coming to an end, but here's my last reason. I am oh so very respectful. The first reason is I give people as much space as space. Another reason is I follow orders without questions and debate. Lastly, I barely get in trouble at school. That was it, the last reason of my story. The end of the interview, sadly. Since I am all those great qualities, I really hope you hire me. I also really need this job. If you're not convinced, I have plenty more reasons to change your mind.
So good. That was really funny, too. I liked the humor that you used. Great job. Thank you for sharing. Okay, our next fourth grade reader we have is Miss Harper. Harper, I can't wait to hear all about your reason why you would be the best elf. But before you read your piece, what are you most proud of in this writing process?
I'm most proud of my reasons.
Okay, great. Let's hear it.
An Intelligent Elf by Harper. Are you looking for an awesome elf to add to your Christmas team? In my amazing opinion, I could be hired as Santa's #1 elf for the position. 3 qualities I have that will make me best fit for the job. I'm intelligent, jolly, and I love baking. My first reason I'm fit for the job is I'm intelligent. One that proves I'm fit for the job is that I have 9 years of school, 3 years of nursery school, and 1 of pre-K through 4th. Another reason I'm intelligent is I adore reading and read most of the chapter books of this, and I've read most of the chapter books at the San Clemente Public Library, and that I read whenever I get the chance to. My last reason is that I can do hard subjects like English, history, and writer's workshop. Those aren't the reasons why I'm intelligent, and next I'll tell you why I'm jolly. Thank you for coming back to listen about why I'm fit for the job. My second reason is that I'm jolly. My first reason I'm jolly is that I won a positivity award at one of the spirit assemblies. My second reason is that I'm jolly is that I always have a smile on my face. I can prove it if ask my teacher. I am as jolly as a smiley face emoji. My last reason is that I'm jolly is that I have an elf, that I can help an elf if they are going through something, like if they lost someone really important to them, or they're just sad. Those are my reasons why I'm jolly. But there's more. Next, you are going to be learning about me and my baking skills. Oops, spoiler. Why, hello again, and as you know, I'm hoping and knowing that I'm gonna get the job because I'm better than an amazing baker, and I proved that my dream, and I have my own baking show, or even better, my own restaurant. I've even come up with their name for it. Okay, let's move on to my first reason why I'm an impeccable baker, is that I can make multiple cookies, including snickerdoodle, chocolate chip, and oatmeal raisin. My next reason is that I love making cakes and cupcakes. I have free time, I sell my cakes and cupcakes at the farmer's market. My last reason why I'm an amazing baker is that I adore making cookies more than any other pastry. So my favorite type of cookie is oatmeal, so I make more oatmeal than any other cookie. That's why I'm an amazing baker, one of the best in my opinion. Thank you for listening. Next I'll tell you why I finished my paragraphs, and going to close my story about why I'll be chosen for Santa's number one elf. P.S. I'm also going to organize in the kitchen as I am when guests come over. Finally, thank you for coming back to listen about my closing and winning of Santa's number one elf. And to be extra, I have a list of my other personalities. I'm kind, lighthearted, gentle, noble, responsible, silly, and loyal, and pretty. Now I shall tell you the name of my future bakery. I'll name it Sunny Cakes because I'm always happy or sunny, as my sunny is the sun in the summer. As my parents say, I love decorating cakes, and that is why I'll make the most admirable elf.
Great job, Harper. I had no idea you were such a wonderful baker. Great job. Thank you for sharing. Welcome back to the Wonderful Elementary Writers podcast. We have 4 incredible 4th grade writers joining us in the podcast studio this afternoon, and they are sharing their persuasive pieces this quarter, and their assignment was to explain why they would be the best elf helper. Right, Nixon?
Yes.
Okay, so Nixon is going to share with us his piece, but before you do, what are you most proud of as a writer in this piece?
I'd say my persuasive writing and my descriptive language.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, this is by Nixon Fulenkamp. My title is Elf for Hire. Are you looking for the best elf ever, Santa? Because it's a true fact, not my opinion, that I am the best elf ever. What I think you should definitely add me to your awesome elf team is because I'm perfect for the job. For example, I'm Christ-like, generous, and helpful. The first reason why Santa is going to pick me as his number one elf is because I'm Christ-like. I am super giving. For example, me and my brother always want to give to the poor. Another reason why I'm Christ-like is because I'm funny. Like I have a billion jokes just in my back pocket. I am also so patient. I never complain when we have to wait during a Disneyland ride, and those take forever. This is just one out of a trillion reasons why Santa should add me to his fascinating elf team. Another reason is I'm so generous, and why would Santa not want a generous elf? I'm also as kind as it can get. I'm so loving. I often help people get up when they're in a deep pit that they can't get out of. I'm so honest that if I cut down a cherry tree, I would tell my mom or dad. This is why Santa is not only going to pick me as his number one elf, but his most generous. The very last reason and most important reason is because I'm, drumroll please, I'm helpful. I'm a good-natured, jubilant elf. I always cheer friends up even when they're at the bottom of the pile. When I'm in that position, I keep pushing. The last reason Santa should pick me is because I share, and I can use this strength by sharing presents that are to be made. This is the final and best reason why Santa should pick me as his number one elf. Overall, Santa should pick me as his number one elf. Helpful, Christ-like, and generous are the best characteristics for an elf that Santa would want. Christmas is so close, and so is Santa's choice of me being his number one elf.
Great job. Thank you for sharing, Nixon. I did love your quality adjective, jubilant. That's one I haven't heard yet today, so fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome.
Our next 4th grade writer who is willing to share her persuasive essay with us is Izzy. And Izzy is a 4th grader. In quarter 2, she's going to share her persuasive essay on why she should be chosen as Santa's elf. Izzy, before you start reading your piece, what are you most proud of as a writer?
I'm most proud of that I wrote it in my LY adjective.
LY adverbs? Yeah, no, perfect. Okay, can't wait to hear it. Go ahead.
Are you looking for a super amazing elf to add to your Christmas crew? In my opinion, Santa should pick me as his wonderful number one elf. There are 3 reasons why I would be in the best fit for the job. I am organized, helpful, and encouraging. The first reason Santa should pick me is that I'm organized. One reason why I'm organized is that I keep things in ship shape. Another reason is that I do things quickly and really neat. One last reason is that if something's messy, I would clean it up. Those are all the reasons why I'm organized. The second reason why Santa should pick me as his number one elf is that I'm really helpful. One reason that I'm helpful is that if someone needs help, I will help them. Another reason that I'm helpful is that somebody needs help with something urgent, I will help them right and happily. One last awesome reason why I'm helpful is that if somebody needs help, I'm not going to mess it up. One last reason Santa should choose me as his number one elf is that I am encouraging. One reason that I am encouraging is that if someone's down, I could cheer them up. Another reason why I'm encouraging is that I'm funny. One last reason why I'm encouraging is that if someone needs cheering up or does something wrong, I don't give rude comments. I give good and happy comments. Overall, Santa should pick me as his number one elf. I am organized, I'm helpful, and I'm encouraging. Those are all amazing qualities for Santa's number one elf. Christmas is coming, and being Santa's awesome number one elf would be the best, most amazingest gift of all.
So good. Thank you so much for sharing. I did love your LY adverbs. Great job.
Thanks.
Our next fourth grade writer is Emerson. She's going to share her quarter 2 persuasive essay about why she should be Santa's number one elf. Emerson, before you start reading your piece, what are you most proud of as a writer?
I'm proud of my dress-ups and to sound like I'm actually talking to Santa.
Fantastic. Let's hear it. Do you have a special title?
An elf interview.
An elf interview. Okay.
Hello, Santa. I'm here to interview for the position of being your number one elf. I think I would make a fantastic elf. I'm organized, patient, and can sew. If I were you, I'd take the chance to hire me while I still have it. The first reason I have the potential to be one of Santa's amazing elves is I'm organized. Having an organized elf on your team has many great benefits. First of all, I could keep the workshop squeaky clean. Secondly, I could keep the elves tidy. And thirdly, even if something looks like a bomb hit it, I could clean it up. The evidence to this is I share a room with my twin Everly, so I usually end up cleaning the messes. Therefore, I think organization would be a great addition to your crew. The second reason I would make a fantastic elf is that I can sew. This would also be a great addition to your team. I can make a doll dress or a cheery blanket, fix tears big and small, and even make a colorful bag or a cherry red stocking. The evidence to this is I love to sew with my grandma. Rounding this up, this is why I'm good at sewing. The last reason I can make a fantastic elf is that I'm patient. Having a patient elf on your team also has many great benefits. One of the benefits is if an elf is having trouble, I could help them. I could also teach an elf how to make toys. Lastly, I can help when mistakes are made. The evidence of this is I have 4 siblings, and sometimes I have to be patient with them. But occasionally they have to be patient with me. These are the reasons I'm patient. Overall, this is why you choose me as your number one elf. Being patient, organized, and having the ability to sew are all great qualities for an elf. I hope I will soon be at your workshop.
Amazing. Thank you so much. I didn't know you can sew. Do you enjoy doing that?
Yes.
Fantastic. Thank you for sharing your writing.
Thank you.
Our final 4th grade writer to share in our podcast this afternoon is Gavin. Gavin is going to share why he would make Santa's perfect elf with his quarter 2 persuasive essay. Before we get started, Gavin, why don't you tell me what you are most proud of as a writer this quarter?
I'm probably most proud of how it took me a minute to get this done, and I'm really proud of how good I did.
Awesome. I love that you are thinking about the writing process in general. Like, it's not something that is done quickly. It's something you have to continue to work on, right?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, I can't wait to hear your piece.
Okay, my title is Pick Me Santa by Gavin Groove. Are you looking for an awesome elf to add to your Christmas team? In my opinion, Santa should pick me as his number one elf. 3 qualities that I have that will make me Santa's number one elf are I am graceful, faithful, and kind. I think Santa should pick me as his number one elf because I give a lot of grace at my house. I am very patient at my house and sometimes at school. When I am very patient, when I am at my house, I have to give a lot of grace when I have to wait on somebody when I need to go somewhere. When somebody does something wrong, I have to give a lot of grace. Finally, I have to give a lot of grace when I'm waiting for an upcoming event. I think Santa should pick me as his number one elf because I am kind. The first reason why Santa should pick me as his number one elf is I'm usually kind when somebody is hurt. Sometimes or maybe all the time I will check on them. The second reason is when somebody is sad, I can cheer them up. When somebody is sitting down by themselves, I will invite them to sit. Finally, I am always kind, so I'm helpful. Lastly, faithful, the final reason. is I am faithful, so I'm a follower of Jesus. Second reason is I like to tell people about God. Finally, I love to learn about God or Jesus. Thank you for listening to my third paragraph. Overall, I think Santa should pick me as his number one elf.
Thank you. Really great job. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for sharing.
This episode has been a production of the Capistrano Valley Christian Schools Podcast Network. Capistrano Valley Christian Schools is a Christian JK-12 school in San Juan Capistrano, California. Be sure to check out, subscribe to, and leave a review of this show and the other shows on our network on your podcast player of choice. Doing so supports the school community in a multitude of ways. For more information about the CVCS Podcast Network or any of our other shows, check out cvcs.org or email podcasts@cvcs.org. On behalf of the whole network, this is Mr. Jasper saying thank you again for listening and stay tuned for more.